How much are you putting in?
Oh my God, it has such a potent smell that this is one of those fun party things too. This is when I first started, people were like, bring the Merlins, you know what I mean? Just a little sprinkle, so if everyone saw that. I mean, you can decide based on what you see, when you see what's in here, how much you think you need, and once you smell it, how much you want to kind of enhance the flavor of your cacao smoothie. Does that make sense? Go with your gut on that one. Okay, now we're going to start folding in the water. We've got a very thick concentrate. I think I'll pop it open. This is like a pudding. You could eat it just like this. I mean, this would be really fun, actually. This is basically what all those cacao bars and truffles and chocolate bars and all that stuff, this is like what people are doing. Yeah. You just mold it fully in a shape that you want, and, you know, this is how they're doing it. So you can't do this at home. So we're going to fold in. Did everyone see that? Or did I hold the smoothie down further now? Okay. We're going to fold in about 40 ounces because we started with 10. This is where you want to start slow because you'll get like an explosion if you're not ready for it. Who uses a K-Tech? Total Blender K-Tech. Yeah, who uses the Vitamixer? Wow. Come check out the K-Tech. Not that I'm not for Vitamixer, but I think they both serve really distinct, interesting purposes. But they're doing K-Tech sampling next to me at the Happy Days lady place. What is her name? Kathy Living?
Kathy Silvers.
Kathy Silvers, yeah. She has her own blender, sponsored by K-Tech. They're doing samples. They have green smoothies there, so after you have enough cacao at my booth, you can go right there and get a little alkalinity going on. We're gonna go on high for a couple minutes. Who smelled that herbal magic yet? Merlin's. Isn't it pretty intense stuff? Okay. I'm like smelling it to make sure it smells okay. I'm like, what if this doesn't taste good? That's right. Those are all the demo cups we have. So I hope that there's enough. It's really gonna be like a shot, like a shooter. All right, the final moment that we've all been waiting for. In my experience, I would travel around with cases of coconuts, literally like on my back. For the David Wolf smoothie event that we did a year and a half ago, we got 30 cases of coconuts for the elixir party. And you know what? Anyone realize they're kind of cumbersome? Yeah. 30 cases, imagine that. I was like, what am I gonna do with all this? You know, it just was a mess. And then you have like the water and like the meat, and it's just, you're trying to get your meat out, and it's who uses coconuts right now? Okay, they really, really make the smoothie taste amazing. And they're really great addition to add. Does everyone know what I'm talking about? The young Thai coconuts? I didn't even actually bring one because I assumed everyone knew, so I apologize if you don't. But anyway, so I got into this system. What we started to do is make coconut cream. Okay? I got like a production line, like assembly. This is the thing for ladies. You like make it a prerequisite for any man in your house or any man you're going to bring in your house to have to know how to open a coconut. That's my perk. Like, you can't be my boyfriend unless you can chop one of these suckers, and fast. Okay? So like, I have like all these men come over, and we've got cases of coconuts, and they're like chopping them. We literally did this for this event right here, chopping coconuts. Then we have scoopers scooping them out. Then we've got blenders blending them into a cream. It's like hysterical. It's like this whole production to actually get the consistency that we want for the smoothie. And so we can actually make the cream. So it's meat and water together. The equation is at home if you're doing it. Total Blender or K-Tech works the best when you're doing this. Vitamixer, for some reason, doesn't give it the whip that you want it to be. You can freeze it, or you can actually keep it in the refrigerator. We've got both at the Barr, because sometimes it's frozen, but then it doesn't really stay frozen. You know what I mean? Or when you have 100 of these in the refrigerator, it's not like they actually all freeze in a perfect solid block. But anyway, they really help emulsify the smoothie. They really help beef it up. You have your coconut. You know, this is obviously a specialty item, but I'm sharing it with you because I think it's really an amazing thing to add. And actually, from all the classes I have people are like, I come over to their house and I'm like, I got my coconut cubes. You want to throw them in the smoothie? You know, I mean, they're like doing it at home. It's crazy. So it's actually, the ratio that I do is 3 cups of water, coconut water, and 2 cups of meat. So it creates about 5 cups of whatever actually is in there, whipped on high with the total K-Tech. Whoever's got that, you're ahead of the game. You press the S button, so it goes up to 10 for 50 seconds, and it whips it. It's this like fluffy, flurry, creamy, smooth consistency that's amazing. And then you can either put it in ice cube trays, or you can put it in these blocks, or you can just put it in a mason jar and put it in the refrigerator. And then, you know, you're golden. You've got like smoothie for like the next couple days. So we're gonna put a whole block, maybe even more, depending on how much will fit. And you know what? Guess what? That's only 2 coconuts. Because one smoothie, or one Vitamixer pitcher, the 5 cups, or whatever the total blender, the 5 cups, the 3 cups of water, and the 2 cups of meat, when you blend that, these are about it fits about 2.5 cups each. So it takes about a little about 2.5, depends on how much liquid is in your meat, is in your coconuts, but it takes about 2 of them. So you've got a whole thing. Has anyone done this at home before? I have some people like, oh, I've been doing that for a long time. I've actually had people come up to the bar to me here and be like, can you make something with a coconut base? As I have like 100 of these, like right now. They're like, we're looking for kind of like a coconut meat, coconut water thing. I'm like, oh, you've come to the right place. Now, if you're making less, is it hot?
No, it smells good.
Oh, you can smell it?
Yeah.
Wow. It's the aroma. This you don't want to blend on high because you want to keep it kind of, if you want to blend it on high so you can emulsify the coconut more, you're using it in a refrigerated standpoint, like not frozen. You can whip it up really well and throw some cubes on it if you want it cold. If you are using it in the ice form like I just did, you don't really want to whip it because then you're just going to break down all the ice and not get the consistency you want. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think it might be ready. Who's ready? Who's ready for the cocoa extreme? I mean, this is XXX. Because there's like 10 other ingredients in here. Let's have our Starr assistants try it. This is what they get for being an assistant. Is it cold enough?
Very good. Yeah, it's cold.
Is it cold? I like cold. That was the biggest complaint when I first started doing these events. They're like, they're not sweet enough and they're not cold.
Very good.
And I was like, oh, I gotta fix that.
How did you make it cold?
I put in the coconut cream. That's it, yeah. All right, any questions? Or should I pour these suckers up? Can we pour these? Can we pour this? All right, well, thank you very much. I'll answer some questions. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, what is your favorite fruit?
What's my favorite fruit?
Fruit smoothie.
I actually do 2 at the Barr, but my favorite is called Tiki Time, and it's kind of like a pina colada. It's pineapple, and then we juiced, actually fresh juice, orange, lemon, lime, and it has the coconut cream in there, and it's totally blended, smooth, creamy style. Okay.
What do you add to it? What kind of things would you add to it? Besides the
Oh, superfoods?
chocolate?
Maca.
Maca.
Yeah, cacao would be weird.